Championship Matchday 3 results review. Derby played out a 1-1 draw with Bristol City on Friday night. I think that was a fair result on reflection. Derby definitely do have some concerns in defence though. Bristol City carved them open at some times. Leicester beat Charlton away 1-0. That's a good result for Leicester because Charlton will be a tough place to go this year. If you'd have asked Charlton fans before this season, 4 points out of 9 in the first 3 games would probably been taken. Blackburn beat Hull away 3-0, a fantastic result for them considering they lost their first 2 games. They were absolutely dominant, Blackburn, and a great performance from Todd Cantwell. Swansea won, Watford won. To be honest, this game had draw written all over it. Swansea did equalise late on, but I do think Watford would probably be the happier of the two sides with a point. Certainly pre-game. Birmingham beat Oxford 1-0. That's 3 losses for Oxford now, but I don't think they'll be overly concerned because their performances have been decent. Another win for Birmingham, and teams need to be taking them seriously now. Coventry absolutely smashed QPR 7-1. They were 5-0 up at half-time. QPR have made some really good signings this summer, or certainly signings on paper that look good. But perhaps we've all fallen into a trap of assuming they'll be in the top half. A really poor start to the season for them and an embarrassing loss here. Middlesbrough beat Norwich away 2-1, and Norwich have been poor at home so far. They've lost both their home games to Millwall and now Middlesbrough. Another win for Middlesbrough, a really impressive start to the season for Rob Edwards' side. If they can keep hold of Hayden Hackney towards the end of the window, they're in for a good season. Preston beat Ipswich 1-0, a really surprising result. It does seem that the gap has narrowed a little bit this season from the Premier League to the Championship. On paper, you'd look at Ipswich's side and you'd think they'd walk the league, but Preston really gave them a good game. Millwall had another fantastic away victory. Maybe that Middlesbrough game was an anomaly. They beat Sheffield United away 1-0, who are really struggling and are rooted at the bottom of the league. Here's maybe another example of that gap narrowing between the Premier League and the Championship. Stoke beat Southampton away 2-1, a fantastic result for them. They got 9 points out of 9, Stoke. Southampton had 65% possession, but that doesn't mean a thing. West Brom 1, Pompey 1. Probably a better result for Portsmouth, especially considering they went 1-0 down. That's good character because West Brom's a really tough place to go. And then finally, Wrexham drew 2-2 to Sheffield Wednesday, a result they'd be really disappointed in, especially considering they were 2-0 up at half-time. Wrexham are taking a little bit of time to adjust to Championship life, and they would have looked at that game as a nailed-on 3 points, or should have done. Fair play to Sheffield Wednesday, a great character.